Namaste yogis. This is a 25-minute flow class focusing on awakening the spine, working into back bends, heart openers and twists. So come to the top of your mat, bring your hands to the heart center. Just focus on your breath here. Inhaling and exhaling through the nose. Inhale, bring your hands above your head. As you exhale, coming all the way down, release the head. Inhale, the heart comes forward. Exhale, release. Inhale, coming all the way up, squeeze the belly in. Coming all the way down. Look forward on an inhale, exhale, release. As you come up, draw the belly in, squeeze the thighs together to protect the lower back. One more time, release. Release forward, inhale, coming up, squeeze the belly in. Coming into a back bend here, pushing the hips forward, trying to come into the thoracic spine. Inhale, come up, hands to the heart center. Inhale, bring your hands above your head, taking hold of the left wrist. Crossing over the left leg and just coming into a side bend to the right. Draw the belly in, tailbone moves down. Inhaling, coming up. Let's swap sides, taking hold of the right wrist. Bending over to the left-hand side. Bring that left shoulder forward and the right shoulder back. Squeeze the belly in. Drop the tailbone down, lifting out of the pelvis. Make sure you're breathing. Inhale, come up. Release the hands. Take the arms out to the side and then twist to your right, taking that right arm all the way down to the back of the right thigh, into a gentle back bend here. Come on up. Repeat on the other side. Try and keep your breath as efficient as you can in these back bends. Find the space. Notice where the body moves and try and breathe into that space. Back bends are quite difficult sometimes. Bring the hands up. As you exhale, bring the arms out to the side. Squeeze the belly in. Look forward. Exhale. Take the left leg back. Coming into plank. Setting up your plank here. So your pubic bone moves towards the lower ribs. Pushing out through the back heels. Really engage the legs. As you breathe out, you're going to bring your knees down. Really draw the elbows in. Knees, chest, chin. Inhale, coming into a gentle cobra. Exhaling, release. I'm just going to wave through cobra a few times, bringing the head up last, and as you exhale, you bring the head down last. So just waving through with the breath. Really focusing on your alignment here. The shoulders move down, the shoulder blades move down, the elbows move in. You're gently pushing the pubic bone in towards the mat. Exhale, push back, tuck the toes under. And then we're just going to come into cat-cow here. Just synchronizing the breath and the movement, balming the spine, tuck the toes under, downward dog. Push the thighs back, scoop the belly in. Draw the lower ribs in, suck the belly in. Looking between the legs, coming into a still dog. Inhale, coming into plank, dropping the knees. Elbows draw in as you lower down with control. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, release down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, release. Just waving through this beautiful movement. Inhale, come up. Push the hips back. I'm going to come down into Anahatasana, heart melting pose or extended puppy dog pose. So your hips are stacking over your knees and you're lengthening out through the arms. You're just allowing the body to sink. So just allow gravity to draw you down here. You should feel this lovely lengthening through the belly. Allow the ribs to move out. Just sink down into your mat, opening up the shoulders, the armpits. Just breathe here. Coming into Sphinx, come forward. Making sure that all of your forearms are on the mat here and your hands aren't sort of hanging off. So that you are in a right angle here at the elbows. You're going to really draw the shoulder blades down the back. Bring the heart through, push the pubic bone gently into the mat to lengthen the lower back. We're trying to work into the thoracic spine here. Engage the legs. Pushing up into seal, so you turn the hands out and you lift all the way up. The elbows face each other, the inner elbows. Slight bend in the elbows so that you're working into the triceps, not locking out the arms. Exhaling, release down. Bring your hands behind you, interlink the fingers, coming into Shalabhasana, locust pose. Use your breath here to lift up. You can drop the head down to release the back of the neck. Push the top of the feet into the mat. Engage the legs here. Exhale, bring the hands down by your side. Draw the elbows in, pushing all the way back into cobra. Then pushing back, tucking the toes under as you exhale, downward dog. Setting up your dog here. Suck the belly in. Inhale, lifting up the left leg, bending the knee. Really opening up that left-hand side of the body. Scoop the knee forward. Inhale, release. Left knee to the left elbow. Inhale, release the leg. Left knee to the right elbow. Twisting the body. Inhale, release. Bring the leg down, back into downward dog. Inhale, lift up the right leg. Exhale, open up that right-hand side of the body. Try and keep the shoulders level with the top of the mat there. Exhale, scoop that knee in. Inhale, take it back. Then we're going to twist the knee to the right. Inhale, coming all the way down. Plank. Chaturanga or knees, chest, chin. Just drawing in the elbows. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, squeeze the belly in as you push back into downward dog. Pushing the thighs back. Inhale into plank. Coming down into upward dog. Exhale, push back. Inhale, up dog. Exhaling, push back. Inhale, up dog. Try not to hyperextend. Really take the shoulders away from the ears as you come into upward dog. Look forward, bend the knees as you exhale. Jump or step your feet to your hands. Inhale, heart comes forward, flat back. Exhale, release. Inhale, coming all the way up. Take the left hand down, open up the right arm, bending the left knee. Exhale, bring that right hand down, bend the right knee, and open up with the left arm. And release. Inhale, flat back, release. Coming all the way up, scoop the belly in, protecting the lower back. Bringing the hands all the way above the head, back into the heart center. Inhale, lift the arms above the head. Exhale, fold forward, draw the belly in, bending the knees. Inhale, heart comes forward, step back with your left leg. Look forward on an inhale, then exhale, bend the left knee. Inhale, coming up into Anjaneyasana, crescent moon. Try not to sink down into the pelvis here, lift up. And then coming into a slight back bend. Take the arms behind you, open up the heart. On an inhale, interlink the fingers. And let the head come back and really lift the heart open. Breathe. Exhale, come up. Bring the hands down. Bring the left hand down, right hand to the right hip. Then open up with that right hand. Pushing out through the back heel, making sure your knee is stacking over the ankle. Breathe here, scooping underneath, then inhaling, coming up. One more scoop, exhale. Inhale, lift. Really draw the belly in as you breathe out and flex the spine. Inhale, come up. Hands down, look forward. Exhale, bring that left foot to meet your right foot. Inhale, look forward, step back with your right leg. Check your knees stacking over the ankle, then bending down the right knee. Inhale, Anjaneyasana, lifting all the way up. Shoulder blades move down the back. Lifting out of the pelvis here. Interlinking the hands. Reaching back. Lifting the heart and then interlinking the hands here. Allowing the head to move back. Breathing into that space. Exhale. Bring the right hand down, bring the left hand to the left hip and twist towards that left leg, opening up the left arm, pushing out through the back heel. Shoulder blades move on the back and really breathing into this posture. Exhale, bring the hands down, look forward, breathe out as you bring that right foot back. Inhale, look forward, flat back, exhale, fold. Inhale, coming all the way up, bringing your hands back into prayer, folding forward on an exhale. Look forward as you breathe in. Exhale, step back with your left leg. bend the left knee. Inhale, come up. Crescent moon. Hands into prayer. We're going to come into a twist. Take the left arm to the outside of the right thigh. Push the hands together in prayer. This is going to help you to really twist the body round. You can bring up the back knee if you like, and then you can open up the arm. So you take the left arm down, really push the left arm into the outside of that right thigh and bring up the right hand. Scooping the belly in, try not to dump into that thigh. You can bind here if that's your practice. Make sure you're breathing. Release the hands. Exhale, look forward. Bring your left foot back in. Look forward. Take your right leg back, bend the back knee. Inhale, come up into crescent. Bring your hands into prayer and then twisting towards that left leg. So you might need to readjust yourself here just to get yourself round. So scoop the belly in as you twist round. Really squeeze the hands together, then opening up. Bring up the back knee if you need to, and then you push out through that back heel. Lift the whole body. So try not to dump into your flexible areas. You can bind here if that's your practice. Just breathing. Release the hands. Exhale, look forward. Coming down into plank, lowering the knees as you breathe out, elbows move in, inhale, cobra. Exhale, release. Shalabhasana, interlink the fingers. Exhale, release. Inhale, cobra. Downward dog. As you breathe out, scooping the belly in, push the thighs back. Refining your dog here. Take your left hand and take it to the outside of the right calf into a twist. And release, other side, right arm, left calf, looking under that left shoulder. Release the hands. Inhale into plank, exhale, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga, lowering down with control. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Coming into Shalabhasana, and lifting up the right leg here, really squeezing the glute, kneecap faces down, exhale, release. Lifting up your left leg, kneecap faces down, and release. Lifting up your right leg again, bend the knee, and just scoop those hands around the foot. Push the foot into the hand, bringing your body up, and release. Bending the left knee, scooping the hands around that left foot. Push the foot into the hand to bring up the upper body. Keep that knee tucked in there. Release. Pushing all the way up. Upward dog. As you breathe out, we're going to push the hips back, sucking the belly in. Coming on to the top of the toes, lengthening the top of the feet there. Down dog, breathe. Inhaling, lifting up the right leg. Scoop it through, place it between the hands, grounding the back foot. Inhale, coming up into Virabhadrasana 1. Taking the right hand to the right thigh and just bending over to the right hand side. Inhale, come up. Interlink the fingers behind you. As you breathe in, lift the heart. Coming into a back bend, beautiful heart opener. As you breathe out, we're going to come into humble warrior, so lengthen the spine. Reach out through the hands, suck the belly in. Take your left hand down, open up with your right arm. Take the right hand behind, we're just going to come up into a twist here. And then take that right hand to the back of the left thigh. Opening up the body here. It's quite a tricky balance. Inhale, come up, windmill down, look forward, down dog. Inhale, plank, lowering down, upward dog. Exhale, push back, downward dog. Inhale, lift up the left leg, scoop it through, place it between the hands, grounding the back foot, and then inhale, coming up into warrior 1. taking the shoulder blades down the back. Take the left hand to the left thigh and then just coming into a side bend here. Keeping the shoulders down, trying to keep your breath efficient. Interlink the fingers behind you as you breathe out, and as you inhale, lift the heart, take the hands back. Allow the head to just relax back, working into the thoracic spine, the upper back. As you breathe out, bringing the heart forward into humble warrior. Breathe, taking the left hand down, the right hand down, the left hand to the left hip, then opening up with your left arm, pushing out through the back foot. Take that left hand behind you, look towards the hand as you come up, tricky balance, and take the left arm and the left hand to the back of the right thigh, opening up, side bend, slight back bend here, exhaling, coming all the way down, plank, chaturanga or knees, chest, chin, so lowering down with control, elbows in, inhale up, dog or cobra, exhaling. I'm going to come down into peaceful warrior here, so bring the big toes together and just bring the knees apart, and then you can just relax down in between the legs. So try and keep your breath flowing here, just notice how the breath is, notice the sensations coming up in the body. Breathing into the back of the ribs, try not to get distracted by any thoughts, so just keep the yoga flowing here as you reset. Come forward onto the knees. So we're going to come into Ustrasana, Camel Pose here. So bring the knees about 6 to 8 inches apart, the feet move back, the lower legs move back. Bring the hands to the back of the pelvis, fingers facing up. Draw the elbows together to lift the heart, and then push the hips forward as you come back. Allow the head to move back. Try not to dump into the lower back. So we're trying to work into the thoracic spine, the upper back here. So really lift out of the pelvis, pushing the hips forward. Make sure you're breathing. Notice where the body moves as you breathe, and breathe into that space. As you inhale, engage the core, come up. Just sitting down without folding forwards, and take a twist to your right and then your left, squeezing the belly in as you twist. Coming into a second Ustrasana, second Camel Pose. So coming back onto the knees. So you can either bring your hands right the way back to the heels if that's your practice, otherwise just keep the hands at the back of the pelvis there to support the back. So don't push yourself into this pose if you're not ready. Inhale, come up, release down, keeping the spine long and just twisting out of this very, very strong back bend. Just releasing the legs. So we're going to come into half Lord of the Fishes pose. So bending the left knee and folding the right leg underneath. Inhale, take the left hand behind you. Lifting out of the pelvis, and then exhale, twisting towards the bent knee as you twist. Opening up the collarbones, shoulder blades move down the back. Just focusing on your breath. Squeezing the belly in and exhaling as you twist a little bit more, making sure the spine is long. Tuck the chin in. You can close your eyes here. Twists are beautifully calming poses. You're wringing out through the centre of the body, working into the digestive system. Release. Do a bit of a counter pose, and then we're just going to change legs. So the right leg over the top of the left, so folding in that left leg. Inhale, lift up. As you exhale, take the right hand behind you, lifting out of the pelvis, so you isolate the ribs, and then just twisting to your right, bringing the left arm to the outside of the right thigh, opening the collarbone, shoulder blades move down the back, lengthen the spine, breathing out, scooping the belly in and twisting a little bit further round. Making your breath deeper and deeper as you settle into this twist. And then unravel, do a bit of a counter pose. We're going to come down into pigeon, so we're going to set it up, come into downward dog. Bring your right knee towards the inside of the right wrist. Take the left leg behind you and then just coming forward, making sure there's no pain in the knee. Just try and relax into this posture. You can stop the recording here and stay here for a few minutes. I'm only going to stay down here for a few breaths. Inhale coming up. To come out of pigeon, just push back into downward dog just to release that leg. And then take the left knee to the inside of the left wrist, really drawing the left foot in towards the groin area to protect the knee, lengthening back with that right leg, coming down, enjoying this hip opener. Breathe here. Coming up, releasing through down dog. So as you inhale, we're going to exhale and just bring the hands either side, bring the feet either side of the hands. I'm going to come down into Malasana, into Garland Pose, into a squat. Just bring the hands together, really scoop the tailbone under. Push the elbows into the inside of the thighs, lift the heart. And just take a few breaths here. Opening up the hips. Coming down to seated position. We're going to come down to our backs into bridge pose. So just lying down, bringing the heels towards the sitting bones, just slightly wide of the hips. Turn the feet in slightly. So to avoid the knees splaying out to the sides, we're going to come all the way up, lifting the pelvis. Come right onto the outside of the arms, so the palms face up, and then interlink the hands. Really push the chest, the heart up, so they're working into the upper back, chin to chest. Stay up there for about 3 breaths. As you release, come down, 1 vertebra at a time. So we're going to do this 3 times, or you can come into Anjaneyasana wheel pose. So whichever back bend you choose, do it 3 times and stay up for 3 to 5 breaths. Make sure when you release, you breathe out. As you come out of Anjaneyasana wheel, you bring your weight into your legs to lower yourself down safely. Come into Supta Baddha Konasana, soles of the feet together, just to release the spine. Notice your breath. And just wrapping the right leg over the left, coming into a supine twist. Take the legs over the body and opening up with the right arm. Looking towards that right arm, twisting through the waist. Notice your breath. Close your eyes. Just release here. As you inhale, bring the legs back to center, reset, and just take the left leg over. Reaching out with the left arm, twisting through the waist, trying to get that left shoulder down. Noticing the difference on this side. Just trying to surrender into this twist. And coming back on an inhale, coming back into Supta Baddha Konasana for a few breaths. And releasing into Shavasana. Namaste.